Is it a coincidence that I am sending you this message right now? No, it is not. It is one of the divine laws of the universe and heaven. Yes, the law of attraction. You feel extremely lucky that I sent you this message, don't you? Before moving on to the message, please like the video so that this message can reach other people, dear soul. You must also receive and accept the message with love. If you write, I received and accepted it with love in the comments and seal it with 777, you will maintain the balance of giving and receiving. Don't forget to stay tuned and subscribe for our other messages. Says Archangel Michael. Now we can slowly move on to the message. This is not just a video. This is the universe's sacred signal, a heavenly call to awaken the incredible power within your soul. You are not like others. It is no accident that you are here. God has selected you to live a life filled with meaning, prosperity, and unwavering glory. Something amazing is happening, and it's headed directly your way. An unanticipated boon. The world will be in awe of such a tremendous change. Prepare yourself, for the whisper of heaven is going to permanently alter your life. I want you to perform 3 things before we begin this celestial revelation. To enhance this spiritual energy, pause the video and use the like button. Join thousands of selected individuals on this transformative adventure by subscribing and leaving a remark with the number 777. This potent number indicates divine alignment and signals to the cosmos that you're prepared to receive the blessings of paradise. You'll stick by me through thick and thin if you're really a chosen one. Because you already know in your heart that this message is for you. Together, let's enter this hallowed space and discover the holy truth that has been awaiting you. The ones you selected are distinct from the others. You can be perceived by the world as simply another person overcoming obstacles in life. However, heaven views you as a lighthouse and a conduit for divine will. There is more to this communication from heaven than meets the eye. It's proof that God has personally selected you for something exceptional. All of your hardships, uncertainties, and times when you felt alone were a part of a divine plan to get you ready for this precise moment. You are ready, you are enough, your time is now. Do you sense it? That stirring in your spirit, that spark of hope blazing inside you. This is the moment when everything changes. God's message is not loud or forceful. Heaven is whispering to you right now. This video is heaven's still small voice calling you to rise into the fullness of your divine destiny. You've been through trials, chosen one. God spoke to Elijah in a still small voice, not in the wind, the earthquake, or the fire, as stated in 1 Kings 19 verse 12. It's a gentle whisper, a sacred call that only those with open hearts can hear. However, those hardships were intended to mold you, not to shatter you. Each tear you have cried and each challenge you have surmounted has led to this holy revelation. Heaven is speaking, and it is speaking to you directly. What is this whisper from heaven? It is a promise. Matthew 5 verse 14 says, "You are the light of the world." It is a promise of change, of plenty, of a life so bright it will shine like a city on a hill. A town built on a hill cannot be hidden. That's you, chosen one. Heaven is telling you that the time of hardship is finished and a new chapter of glory is beginning. Your light is unquestionable and your presence is unwavering. Think about the story of Joseph, who was betrayed, sold into slavery, and imprisoned, but rose to become a ruler in Egypt. The world tried to break him, but God had a plan. This is about a complete renewal of your spirit, mind, and body, a transformation so profound that those around you will be speechless. It is not just about financial wealth or physical health, though those blessings are on the way. The world may have tried to dim your light, but you are walking a similar path, chosen one. The difficulties you faced were not random. Rather, they were divine appointments preparing you for the moment when heaven's whisper would call you to step into your greatness. Every hardship Joseph faced was a divine setup, preparing him for a destiny so great it changed nations. However, God is going to make it shine brighter than ever before. This divine whisper is an activation, not just a message. As soon as you heard these words, something changed in your spiritual life. Once closed doors are now swinging wide open, opportunities you never thought possible are coming your way, and heaven is planning a breakthrough that will affect every aspect of your life. This is a heavenly transition that will usher in a new season, and it will affect your finances, relationships, health, and purpose. As Psalm 23 verse 4 reminds us, "Even though I walk through the darkest valley, I will fear no evil, for you are with me." Your life is changing in ways you can't yet completely understand because God is with you, chosen one. Have you ever had the impression that you were unique? As if you didn't quite belong in the world? You were never intended to blend in, which is why. You were made to be a living example of God's grandeur, to be noticed, to shine. This heavenly whisper serves as a reminder that the constraints of this world do not have to confine you. You are powerless over your doubts, anxieties, and challenges. You have been selected, and you are being called by heaven to transcend the commonplace and enter the extraordinary. The colors of divine purpose and dazzling delight are going to paint your life into a masterpiece. Let's examine this change in more detail. Although you will see changes on the outside, it's not just about that. It's possible that your skin may gleam with renewed energy. Your eyes might gleam with divine intent. The environment may change just by your presence. However, this change is more profound. It's your soul being renewed. You're getting rid of the fatigue that used to drag you down. Unwavering assurance is taking the place of the doubts that once plagued you. You, chosen one, are being given fresh life by the whisper of heaven. Additionally, it is a life that exemplifies the boundless love and strength of God. Additionally, this divine word is an exhortation to let go of the past. You are not the same person you were before, the one who battled, doubted, and felt worthless. In the same way that a gardener trims a tree to make it stronger, God is removing the things that no longer benefit you. This pruning may occasionally seem awkward, but it is essential, as stated in John 15 verse 2. He cuts off every branch in me that bears no fruit, while every branch that does bear fruit, he prunes so that it will be even more fruitful. In order for you to fully enter the divine destiny that God has intended for you, He is eliminating your excess of old habits, harmful relationships, and limiting beliefs. You'll notice something amazing as you welcome this change. Your surroundings will start to shift. You will be perceived differently by others. Your radiance, your vitality, and your unwavering calm will attract them. Some people might not comprehend it. It's acceptable if they doubt or even oppose the new you. The brightness of God's activity in your life cannot be diminished by their skepticism. You are turning into a live example, a ray of hope, and evidence that the promises of heaven are true. Your metamorphosis is not for you alone. It's for everyone who will witness the splendor of God manifested in their lives. Choose one. Let me ask you this. Ever pondered the reason behind your constant sense of attraction to something bigger? That feeling that there is more to your existence than what you have witnessed thus far, that yearning in your soul. You are being called to your purpose by the whisper of heaven. You weren't made to have a modest existence. You were made to walk in divine abundance, to be a living example of God's love, and to use your presence to transform the world. This notification serves as a reminder that you are headed in the correct direction. You weren't supposed to be stopped by the difficulties you encountered. They were intended to fortify you for the amazing voyage that lay ahead. Let's take a moment to think. I encourage you to speak up if this message is striking a chord with you or if you sense the voice of heaven stirring inside of you. Declare your readiness to receive this divine blessing by leaving a comment with the number 777 below. Press the like button to make this spiritual energy stronger. And sign up to walk this journey of change with thousands of other selected individuals. You do more than just click. They are an indication to the cosmos that you are prepared to enter your divine destiny. This message is only getting started, so stay with me, chosen one. Additionally, this heavenly voice serves as a reminder that you are never truly alone. God is always by your side, protecting you, guiding you, and showering you with His favor. So do not be alarmed, for I am with you. Do not be discouraged, for I am your God. I will support you with my righteous right hand. I will strengthen you and help you, says Isaiah 41 verse 10. Do you sense His presence at this moment? The calm in your soul, the warmth in your heart. It serves as a reminder from God that He is performing miracles in the background. You can't see yet. The personal nature of this message is what gives it such impact. Heaven is communicating to you individually, chosen one, not to your neighbor or the entire world. This is your time, your divine appointment, according to you. Your plea for help, your deepest dreams, and your silent prayers in the middle of the night have all been heard. Heaven is answering emphatically in the affirmative. You won't make a breakthrough. It has already arrived. You entered a hallowed area where God's promises are coming to pass as soon as you clicked on this video. Let's take a moment to discuss abundance. Although financial success is a component of this heavenly whisper, it is not the only promise of wealth. Every aspect of your life is impacted by God's wealth. Your health will return. Your connections will be restored. Your goal will become clear. Imagine living in a world where scarcity is a thing of the past, where all needs are satisfied, where heavenly favor directs every action you take. God has this life in store for you. Selected one. You wouldn't believe how near it is. Consider the tale of Esther. God selected a seemingly normal young woman for a remarkable reason. The odds were against her. Nevertheless, she trusted God's plan and bravely entered her destiny. She became a queen whose legacy endures because of her faith, which also helped her save her people. You are following in Esther's footsteps, chosen one. Heaven sees your magnificence even if the earth doesn't yet. You're going to take on a position that will alter not only your life but also the lives of everyone around you, just like Esther did. You are not alone in this metamorphosis. It has to do with the impact you will have. You will encourage others to follow in your footsteps as you embrace the whisper of heaven and enter your divine purpose. Your light will be so strong that it will help others who are lost find their way. Those around you will be blessed by your abundance. Your life will serve as a living example of the grace and love of God. That is your calling, according to Matthew 5 verse 16, which states, "Let your light shine before others that they may see your good deeds and glorify your Father in heaven." Selected to shine, to motivate, to change. You could experience a stirring in your soul as you hear this message, a feeling that something is changing. The divine potential within you is being activated by the voice of heaven. The previous constraints, uncertainties, and anxieties are dissipating. A new version of yourself is entering your life, one that is unstoppable in God's might, radiant in His glory, and in line with His purpose. This isn't a dream. This is the blossoming of a divine reality. Let's discuss this transformation's practical aspects. You will experience almost miraculous changes in your life as God lavishes you with His blessings. Your financial situation will start to match God's wealth. Debts will be settled. Resources will come to you naturally, and opportunities will present themselves. Your health will be restored. Fatigue will give way to energy. Fatigue will give way to vitality. Your connections will be repaired. Old wounds will get better. Additionally, new relationships will develop. This is the whispered might of heaven. Selected one. It alters more than one aspect of your life. It changes everything. But faith is necessary for this change. Despite the world's advice to doubt, you must have faith in God's timing in order to believe in His promises. Now faith is assurance about what we do not see and confidence in what we hope for, says Hebrews 11 verse 1. You may not see the whole picture yet, chosen one, but God does. Have you ever noticed how the greatest heroes of faith dealt with uncertainty? Consider Moses standing before the Red Sea with an army behind him and an impossible task ahead. God whispered, "Move forward." He has already gone ahead of you, preparing the way, opening doors, and aligning circumstances in your favor. Your job is to trust, to listen to heaven's whisper, and to walk boldly in the direction He's calling you. And the sea parted. Heaven is whispering, "Move forward." The barriers in your way are about to part, the impossible is becoming possible, and the dreams you once believed were unattainable are now within your grasp. This divine whisper is also a call to action. That's what's happening to you right now, chosen one. You are no longer defined by your past, your mistakes, or your struggles. Rather, you are defined by God's love, His purpose, and His promise. God is not merely speaking to you. He is inviting you to join Him in this transformation, which entails letting go of fear, stepping out in faith, and accepting the new identity He is giving you. Let's pause once more. Chosen one, if you're feeling the power of this message, if you're ready to step into this divine transformation, take a moment to comment 777 below. As you embrace this truth, you'll discover a confidence you never knew you had. This confidence comes from knowing you are chosen, loved, and divinely appointed. Your actions are a declaration of faith, a signal that you're ready to receive everything heaven has in store for you. Stay with me because this message is about to get deeper. Let the universe know that you're claiming this blessing. Click the like button to send this energy skyrocketing, and subscribe to join thousands of chosen ones on this sacred journey. God has chosen you to be a light, a beacon, a vessel of His love and power, and as you enter this new season, you'll discover that your life becomes a testimony that inspires others. People will look at you and wonder what's changed, and the answer will be obvious. God's hand is upon you. This whisper from heaven also serves as a reminder that your transformation is not just for you, but for the entire world. Think about the story of David, a shepherd boy who became a king. The world saw him as unimportant, but God saw him as chosen. David didn't back down when Goliath stood in front of him. Your life will become a living proof that heaven's promises are real, that miracles still happen, and that transformation is possible. You, chosen one, are standing before your own giants right now. They may look intimidating, but heaven's whisper is telling you, you are stronger than you know. You are equipped. You are chosen. With God by your side, no giant can stand in your way. This divine transformation is also about rediscovering your purpose. You were created for more than just surviving. He stepped forward in faith, knowing that God was with him. Perhaps you were trapped because you thought your ambitions were too great or your circumstances were too tiny, but God is telling you, your dreams are not too big for me. Heaven's whisper is urging you to boldly and confidently move into your purpose, to flourish, create, and impact. Your situation is not too minor for me to handle. You have the opportunity to climb, to create, and to become the person God has always wanted you to be. You'll observe that the world around you starts to change as you accept this change. Where there have been barriers, there will be opportunities. Relationships will be in line with God's plan for your life, finances, health, and soul. All of them will start to mirror the spiritual rejuvenation occurring within you. This is the whispered might of heaven. It alters your world in addition to your feelings. Take pleasure in the Lord, and He will grant you the desires of your heart, according to Psalm 37 verse 4. Your wishes, chosen one, are about to come true, but this change is not without difficulties. The truth is that their opinions cannot stop what God has started. Isaiah 54 verse 17 states, "No weapon forged against you will prevail, and you will refute every tongue that accuses you." As God elevates you, there will be people who don't understand, who may doubt your calling, question your success, or even try to pull you back. Heaven's chosen one is protecting you. Let's talk about the glow of this transformation. As Heaven's whisper works in you, you'll start to radiate a divine light that others can't ignore. Your presence will change atmospheres, your words will have weight, and your actions will inspire change. There is no doubt, fear, or opposition that can stand against the divine plan God has for your life. It's the light of God's purpose shining through you, illuminating everything you touch. This glow is not just physical. It's spiritual, emotional, and mental. People will notice it and be drawn to you because you are a chosen one, radiating the glory of heaven. This divine whisper is also a call to trust in God's timing. Your season of plenty is arrived, but it will develop in accordance with God's divine schedule. Ecclesiastes 3 verse 1 states, "There is a time for everything and a season for every activity under the heavens." You may wish for the change to occur immediately, but God's plan is flawless. Have you ever felt like you were on the brink of something great but couldn't quite see it? That's Heaven's whisper preparing you for the breakthrough. Your prayers and dreams are not in vain. Trust that every moment of waiting and preparation is part of His plan to prepare you for the blessings He's pouring out. This transformation is also about embracing your divine identity. God is aligning everything, preparing the way for a miracle that will leave you speechless. Your job is to continue listening, trusting, and walking in faith. As soon as you align with Heaven's whisper, doors will open, blessings will pour in, and miracles will materialize. Romans 8 verse 17 states, "Now if we are children, then we are His of God and co-heirs with Christ." You are more than simply a person. You are a chosen one, a child of God, and a vessel of His light. As God's chosen one, you are the heir of His promises. That implies that you are the owner of every blessing, miracle, and triumph. With the knowledge that heaven is supporting you, confidently embrace your identity. Your perspective will shift as you experience this heavenly metamorphosis. The things that used to worry you will no longer have any influence. You'll overcome the fears that once prevented you from moving forward. You'll start to perceive the world from a higher perspective. A universe brimming with potential, optimism, and divine intent. This is the whispered might of heaven. It does more than simply alter your situation. It alters your perspective on things. Let's take another break. Chosen one, please leave a remark below with your faith if this message resonates with you and you sense the voice of heaven stirring inside of you. Send this holy energy into the world by clicking the like button. You can also subscribe to join thousands of other people who have been chosen to embark on this sacred adventure. Your behavior demonstrates your preparation and shows that you're ready to receive all that God has in store for you. This divine revelation is going to carry you even further, so stay with me. This heavenly voice is also an invitation to give up. Give up in trust rather than in defeat. Give up the need to be in charge and to solve every problem. God has a flawless plan and is in charge. Miracles are possible when you submit to His will. You let the whisper of heaven lead you, direct you, and change you in ways you never would have imagined. This submission is a sign of strength rather than weakness. It's the fortitude to believe that God's plan is bigger than yours. Consider the tale of Abraham, who abandoned everything he knew in order to answer God's call. He trusted even though he had no idea where he was heading, and God made him the father of nations as a result of his faith. A comparable act of faith is being called upon you, chosen one. The voice of heaven is beckoning you to venture into the unknown and have faith that God is guiding you toward a bright future. Are you going to do that? Are you going to believe the whisper? Breaking free from the bonds of the past is another aspect of this heavenly metamorphosis. The regrets you've clung onto, the anguish you've carried, and the mistakes you've committed no longer have any influence over you. You are a new creation, chosen one, and heaven's whisper is inviting you to let go of the old and welcome the new if you are in Christ, according to 2 Corinthians 5 verse 17. As you embrace this change, you'll discover that your life becomes a magnet for blessings. Opportunities will come to you naturally. Relationships will align with God's purpose, and your health, finances, and spirit will all reflect the divine renewal that's occurring. Step boldly into this new identity, knowing that God has already forgiven, restored, and redeemed you. You are entering a season of overflow where God's blessings will pour out in ways you never could have imagined. This is the power of heaven's whisper. It changes everything, not just one aspect of your life. However, this transformation is not just about receiving. It's also about giving. As God pours out His blessings, He calls you to be a blessing to others. Galatians 6 verse 9 states, "Let us not grow weary in doing good, for at the proper time we will reap a harvest if we do not give up." Your abundance is not just for you, it is for the world. Your light is not just for you, it is for those who are still in darkness, and your transformation is not just for you, it is for everyone who will see God's glory through your life. Psalm 91 verse 11 states, "For He will command His angels concerning you to guard you in all your ways." This heavenly whisper serves as a reminder that you are safe and that God's hand is upon you no matter what obstacles you face. Keep shining, chosen one, because your harvest is coming. Divine protection surrounds you, chosen one. No weapon designed to harm you can succeed. Heaven's whisper is your reassurance that you are safe, loved, and unstoppable. As you enter this new season, you'll notice that your confidence grows, not because of pride, but because of knowing who you are in Christ. No obstacle can stand in the way of God's plan. The world will notice that you have changed and will be drawn to the light that shines through you because you are a chosen one, a child of God, and a vessel of His light. You will walk with a new feeling of purpose, strength, and tranquility with each step. Heaven is whispering, "Dream bigger." The aspirations you've carried in your heart are not too big for God, and the wishes you've carried are not unattainable. This divine voice is also an invitation to dream bigger. Have greater faith. Believe greater. Ephesians 3 verse 20 states, "Now to him who is able to do immeasurably more than all we ask or imagine according to his power that is at work within us." God is preparing you for a future that surpasses your wildest aspirations. As you listen to this message, you might experience a change in your spirit. That's heaven's whisper at work, bringing you into alignment with God's plan and igniting your divine potential. That power is working in you now, chosen one, and it's about to manifest in ways that will leave you in amazement. Let's talk about the impact of this transformation. As you embrace heaven's whisper, your life will become a testament to God's power, and people will look at you and see the impossible made possible. The challenges of the past are vanishing, and the doubts that once held you back are slipping away. You are entering a new reality, one where heaven's promises are your reality. This is your moment, chosen one. This is your divine appointment. This is your call to rise. Your life will become a living example that God's promises are real, that His love is genuine, and that His power is boundless. You will not only change yourself, but also the world around you. They will witness the worn-out become lively, the broken made whole, and the ordinary made remarkable. As God showers you with blessings, take a moment to express your gratitude for the trials that have strengthened you, the moments that have molded you, and the whisper that called you. 1 Thessalonians 5 verse 18 states, "Give thanks in all circumstances, for this is God's will for you in Christ Jesus." Your thankfulness attracts more blessings, chosen one. Your life will become a story of miracles as you enter this new season. The things you previously believed were impossible will become your reality. The dreams you once believed were unattainable will become your testimony. The more you give thanks, the more heaven will lavish its favor upon you. This transformation is also about rediscovering your joy, which the world may have attempted to take away from you, but heaven is returning. Nehemiah 8 verse 10 states, "The joy of the Lord is your strength." Heaven's whisper is leading you to a future full of hope, purpose, and divine abundance. Trust in it, believe in it, walk in it. You are a chosen one, and this is your time. You will experience an inner joy that no situation can take away as you embrace the whisper of heaven. This joy will radiate from you, touching everyone you meet and changing every space you enter. You are becoming a vessel of God's joy, chosen one, and it will sustain you through every season. When God transforms you, you are stepping into the fullness of your divine identity and becoming the person He always intended you to be, bold, radiant, and unstoppable. This divine whisper is not just about what you receive, though. It is about who you become. It is not about changing who you are. Rather, it is about discovering the masterpiece that has always been inside of you. As you enter this metamorphosis, you will discover that your life becomes a magnet for divine opportunities. Doors will open that you were unaware existed, and connections will form that are in line with God's purpose. You are God's creation, His chosen one, and His hand is upon you, molding you into a reflection of His glory. The power of heaven's whisper is that resources will come to you in seemingly miraculous ways, bringing everything you need at precisely the right time and aligning your life with God's divine plan. Trust in His timing, chosen one, because His timing is perfect. This divine whisper is also a call to courage. Although the world may attempt to scare you, you are more resilient than you realize. Joshua 1 verse 9 states, "Have I not commanded you? Be brave and strong. Don't be scared. Do not give up. Because wherever you go, the Lord, your God, will be with you. You are not alone on this journey." Selected one. Heaven is with you, supporting and enabling you to meet every obstacle head-on with courage and faith. You'll discover that your life turns into a tale of redemption when you accept this change. What used to break you is now what makes you who you are. Your purpose is now fueled by the anguish you've carried. Your testimony now rests on the hardships you have endured. Every moment, God is redeeming. Selected one, transforming your lack into plenty, your grief into joy, and your ashes into beauty. This is your promise, chosen one, and it is happening now. Isaiah 61 verse 3 states, "To bestow on them a crown of beauty instead of ashes, the oil of joy instead of mourning." This heavenly whisper is an invitation to rest as well. Struggling and striving are no longer necessary. Everything is in God's hands. "All you who are tired and burdened, come to me, and I will give you rest," says Matthew 11 verse 28. Set aside your burdens, chosen one. Let go of the need to control. The whisper of heaven is calling you to walk in peace, believe in God's plan, and rest in His provision. Laziness is not what this rest is. It's faith. It's the assurance that everything is being arranged for your benefit by God. You'll discover that when you enter this new phase, miracles start to appear in your life. You will be able to do the impossible. The impossible will become possible. Your long-held aspirations will start to come true. This is the whispered might of heaven. It transforms hopes into testimony, prayers into answers, and dreams into reality. You're looking for more than simply a miracle. Selected one. You're in one. Accepting your individuality is another aspect of this magnificent metamorphosis. You were made to stand out, to shine, to be unique. Heaven is asking you to rise beyond the conformity that the earth may try to force upon you. Do not follow the pattern of this world, but be transformed by the renewing of your mind, says Romans 12 verse 2. Your perspective is changing as your mind is refreshed and chosen. As you listen to this message, you might feel a fire burning inside of you. That's heaven's whisper fanning the flames of your purpose, awakening the power within you. You are not here to live a small life. You are here to change the world, to shine God's light, to reflect His glory. You are seeing yourself as God sees you, a masterpiece, a treasure, a chosen one. This whisper from heaven is also a summons to forgiveness. Let go of the wounds, the betrayals, and the grudges. They are no longer yours to bear. Every action you perform, every word you speak, and every step you take are all part of a divine plan to demonstrate to the world that God's promises are genuine. Matthew 6 verse 14 states, "For if you forgive other people when they sin against you, your heavenly Father will also forgive you." Forgiveness is about releasing yourself, not about absolving others. By letting go of the hurts of the past, you create space for the blessings of the present and allow heaven's whisper to fill your life with joy and peace. God is bringing people into your life who will support your journey, who will align with your purpose, and who will walk with you in faith as you embark on this transformation. These connections are not haphazard. Rather, they are divinely orchestrated, as stated in Proverbs 27 verse 17. As iron sharpens iron, so one person sharpens another. The people God is bringing into your life will sharpen you, encourage you, and help you step into the fullness of your calling. This divine whisper is also a call to vision. God is giving you a new vision for your life, a vision of abundance, purpose, and impact. Habakkuk 2:2 says, "Write the vision. To allow him to run if someone reads it, make it plain on tablets. Choose a dream and write it down. Clearly state your goal. Speak your vision into existence." As you embrace this change, You'll discover that your life becomes a magnet for divine favor. People will go out of their way to assist you, and opportunities will present themselves to you effortlessly. Heaven's whisper is providing you with clarity, illuminating your future, and enabling you to run confidently toward it. Psalm 5 verse 12 states, "Surely, Lord, you bless the righteous." Blessings will come in ways that look almost too beautiful to be true, but they are God's promises coming to pass. Like a shield, you envelop them with your favor. God's favor is all around you, chosen one, and it will soon show up in ways that will astound you. James 1 verse 12 states, "Blessed is the one who perseveres under trial, because having stood the test, that person will receive the crown of life that the Lord has promised to those who love him." This heavenly whisper is also a call to perseverance. The path to your divine destiny may not always be simple, but it is always worthwhile. You're the one who passed the test. The trials have been faced by you. It's time to accept the crown now. Continue. Continue to have faith. Continue to hear the whisper of heaven. You'll discover that your life becomes a magnet for spiritual revelations as you enter this new phase. You can now achieve the things that were unattainable before. Your dreams that seemed unattainable are suddenly coming true. This is the whispered might of heaven. It transforms obstacles into opportunities, dreams into destiny, and impossibilities into possibilities. You're hoping for more than just a breakthrough. You're in one. Accepting your authority is another aspect of this miraculous metamorphosis. You have been granted authority in Christ as a chosen one. The whisper of heaven reminds you that you are a child of God, a warrior of light, a vessel of his power. Luke 10 verse 19 states, "I have given you authority to trample on snakes and scorpions and to overcome all the power of the enemy. Nothing will harm you." You have the power to overcome. The old is dying, the new is coming. You are entering a season of plenty, purpose, and divine favor. This is not a dream, it is your reality. This is not a hope, it is your destiny. This is not a whisper. As you listen to this message, you might sense a change in the atmosphere. That is heaven's whisper at work, bringing your life into line with God's divine plan. This transformation is also about accepting your legacy. You are not only living for today, but you are creating a legacy that will affect generations to come. The blessings you receive, the light you shine, and the purpose you walk in will have an impact on lives you may never meet. It's a roar from heaven proclaiming that you are chosen, loved, and unstoppable. Their children will be mighty in the land, according to Psalm 112 verse 2. When you embrace heaven's whisper, you'll discover that your life becomes a magnet for divine provision. The generation of the upright will be blessed. Your legacy, chosen one, is one of trust, love, and divine power. Step into it with confidence. Whether you need financial support, emotional healing, or spiritual strength, God is pouring out His abundance upon you. Trust in His provision, chosen one. Rest in His promises. Walk in His favor. Your needs are already met, and your future is secure. God is your provider, and He will supply every need according to His riches in glory. Philippians 4 verse 19. You have a message to share, chosen one. Ephesians 6 verse 19 states, "Pray also for me that whenever I speak, words may be given me, so that I will fearlessly make known the mystery of the gospel." This divine whisper is also a call to boldness. The world may try to make you small, but heaven is calling you to be bold. Your life will become a magnet for divine alignment as you enter this new season. Your thoughts, your actions, and your relationships will all be in harmony with heaven's plan. It is a message of hope, faith, and divine transformation. Speak it boldly, live it fearlessly, and allow the world to witness God's power through you. You are walking in divine alignment, chosen one, and it is changing everything. This transformation is also about embracing your joy, which the world may have attempted to take away from you, but heaven is giving it back. This is the power of heaven's whisper. It brings order to chaos, clarity to confusion, and purpose to uncertainty. According to Psalm 35, rejoicing comes in the morning, but weeping may remain for the night. It's your morning, pick one. Your happiness is returning. The pleasure of the Lord is filling your heart, and no one can take that delight away. Allow it to shine. Allow it to flood. Allow it to change your surroundings. You might feel a fire blazing within of you as you listen to heaven's whisper. It is God's purpose that ignites your soul and gives you the strength to ascend. This is not your place to blend in. You're here to make a statement. Your purpose is not to live. You're here to succeed. It is no coincidence that you are here. By divine appointment, you are here. Now is your time, selected one. The call is yours. This is how you've changed. Additionally, this divine whisper is an exhortation to have faith in God's constancy. He will never let you down, and He never has. According to Lamentations 3 verses 22 to 23, we are not consumed because of the Lord's immense love, for His compassions are new every morning and never fail. Your faithfulness is great. God renews His faithfulness in your life every morning, and His love pours out on you every moment. Trust in God's faithfulness, chosen one, because He is working everything out for your good. As you welcome this change, you'll discover that your life attracts divine opportunities. Heaven's whisper has the capacity to align your life with God's divine plan, bringing everything you need at the appropriate moment. You're seeing doors open that you never knew existed, connections are forming that align with your mission, and resources are pouring in ways that seem amazing. There is no place for fear in the life of a chosen one, so trust in His timing, chosen one, because His timing is perfect. You have been given a spirit of power. 2 Timothy 1:7 states, "For the Spirit God gave us does not make us timid, but gives us power, love, and self-discipline." Heaven's whisper is calling you to rise above fear and embrace your divine destiny. As you enter this new season, you'll discover that your life becomes a magnet for divine breakthroughs. You have been given a spirit of self-discipline and love, chosen one. Step into that power. Walk in that love. Live with that discipline. This is the power of heaven's whisper. It transforms impossibilities into possibilities, obstacles into opportunities, and dreams into destinies. You are not merely hoping for a breakthrough, you are living in one. The things that once seemed impossible are now within your reach, and the dreams that once felt unattainable are now becoming your reality. According to Luke 10 verse 19, "I have given you authority to trample on snakes and scorpions and to overcome all the power of the enemy," meaning that you have been granted authority in Christ as a chosen one. Nothing will hurt you. You have the ability to triumph, selected one. You possess the power to march triumphantly. The whisper from above is reminding you of your identity. A child of God, a light-wielding warrior, a manifestation of His might. You could notice a change in the mood as you hear this message. Aligning your life with God's divine purpose is the whisper of heaven in action. The elderly are dying. The new is on the way. A time of plenty, direction, and divine favor is upon you. I'm not dreaming. It's your world. There is no hope here. It's your fate. There's no whisper here. It's a shout from heaven announcing your selection. You are unstoppable, and you are loved. Embracing your legacy is another aspect of this transition. You are living for more than simply today. Generations will be impacted by the legacy you are creating. The benefits you get, the light you emit, and the purpose you pursue will have an impact on lives you may never meet throughout time. According to Psalm 112, the generation of the upright will be blessed, and their children will be powerful in the land. You have been selected, and your legacy is one of love, faith, and supernatural strength. Go into it with assurance. Your life will become a magnet for heavenly supply as you accept the whisper of heaven. God is your provider, and He will provide all of your needs in accordance with His glory and wealth. Philippians 4 verse 19. God is lavishing you with His wealth, whether it be in the form of material support, emotional recovery, or spiritual fortitude. Have faith in His supply. Selected one. Rest in His assurances. Go in His direction. Your future is safe, and your needs have already been satisfied. This heavenly voice is a summons to courage as well. Heaven is asking you to be courageous, despite the world's attempts to make you tiny. You have a message to convey, and Ephesians 6 verse 19 asks, "Pray also for me that whenever I speak, words may be given me, so that I will fearlessly make known the mystery of the gospel." Selected one, a message of trust, hope, and divine change. Say it with courage. Live it without fear. Allow the world to witness God's power through you. You'll discover that your life becomes a magnet for divine alignment as you enter this new phase. Your life's circumstances are all aligning with God's plan. Your connections, thoughts, and deeds are all in harmony with heaven's purpose. This is the whispered might of heaven. It gives muddle clarity, disorder order, and ambiguity purpose. Everything is changing as you walk in divine alignment as the chosen one. Embracing your joy is another aspect of this development. Heaven is restoring your joy, even though the world may have attempted to take it away. Your morning has come, chosen one. Your joy is being restored. Your heart is being filled with the joy of the Lord, and it's a joy that no one can take away. Let it shine. Read Psalm 35. Weeping may remain for the night, but rejoicing comes in the morning. You may feel a fire burning inside of you as you listen to heaven's whisper. That fire is God's purpose, igniting your soul and enabling you to rise. You are not here to blend in. You are here to stand out. You are not here to survive. You are here to thrive. You are here by divine appointment, not by accident. Let it overflow. Let it change the world around you. This divine whisper is also a call to trust in God's faithfulness. He has never failed you, and He never will. Lamentations 3 verses 22 to 23 states, "Because of the Lord's great love, we are not consumed, for His compassions never fail." This is your moment, chosen one. Every morning, they are fresh. Your constancy is great. God renews His faithfulness in your life every morning. His love pours out on you every single moment. Believe that He is faithful and that everything is working out for your benefit, chosen one.